All right, so let's take a look. Here is what happened in the markets today, Thursday, December 17th, and we will do this in 4 minutes or less. The markets are on fire. All three major indices, the S&P 500, the Dow, and the NASDAQ, made new record highs. So let's take a look at what happened here. So as you can see, the Dow barely inched out a new record high, but it did it. So right now, up 148 points or 0.49%. Looking here, let's move on to the next index. Thought we could do this easily. There we go. Okay, we're so on track for 4 minutes. So here's the S&P 500. So as you can see, also new record high here, closing at 37.22. I thought this would be easier to switch over to the other chart. Here we go. Fantastic. And here is the NASDAQ. As you can see, also the NASDAQ making a new all-time high, up 83 points or 0.66. So, well, let's start from the beginning. What happened here earlier this morning? Well, this is where we started with unemployment claims. You see, before the markets opened this morning, weekly unemployment claims were released and they came in worse than expected. Expected was 817,000 and they came in at 885,000. And you see, as long as we're in the pandemic, cases are rising, right? And it could get worse. Here's a graphic that I found from CNBC. And as you can see, we jumped up in the beginning of this pandemic, have been nicely going down, but it seems that right now we're seeing a little bit an uptick here right now. So not looking too good. But you know what? Today, traders were 100% focused on a stimulus deal. And there was some great news this morning. You see, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said that a stimulus deal is close at hand, in his words. And the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, also said that they are moving closer to a deal. And this morning she said, well, we made some progress this morning. So, will we get a stimulus deal before Christmas? It is definitely possible. And that's why traders pushed the markets to new all-time highs. But stocks weren't the only ones making new all-time highs. Bitcoin jumped to a new all-time high at 23,421. That's a 12% gain that we saw earlier today. Now, as you can see right now, it has pulled back below 23,000, but we are still up more than 6% here. Anyhow, so in other news, there were some more news today. The SEC charges Robinhood with misleading customers about revenue sources and failing to satisfy duty of best execution. So they have not always offered the best execution, which basically they have to. And of course, Robinhood doesn't want the SEC to publicly wash their dirty laundry and quickly agreed to paying, here you go, look at the Wall Street Journal, quickly agreed to pay $65 million to settle. So they want to settle the investigation because, as you know, they are planning to go public next year. Anyhow, this wraps up today's stock market news in 4 minutes or less. And it took us only, let's see, where are we right now? 4 minutes exactly. Anyhow, keep in mind, trade what you see and not what you think. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.